Hey everybody, welcome to another segment of Indie Artist Reveal Worldwide. I'm Sabrina Taylor, creator and host of the show. Happy to have you with us. I want to jump right in. It's been a great Monday, but we've got a very power-packed show. I want all of you on Facebook to start sharing, tagging, inviting, let everybody know that we are on the air. Yes, please do that for me. Hey, YouTubers, how you doing today? I want you to come in subscribing. Do that for me. Subscribe, and we don't want you to miss anything, right? Listen, it's a great show. I've got my friend and confidant, Troy Saunders of Bass Entertainment. He's waiting in the wings for me. And of course, I have my guest. You know, before I talk about, well, I'll finish my sentence because I will ramble. I'm chitter rambles. I have Devon. And, and for whatever reason, I don't know if I'll ever meet him, Devon Franklin. I want to call him Devon Franklin, but I know it's Howard. I mean, because I know him. But maybe one of these days I will meet Devon Franklin because I love his movies. Yes, indeed. But I don't have him today. I have Devon Howard. He is here with us tonight. He's a singing brother. And I'm just so happy to share him with you guys tonight. I just like to, while I'm telling you guys to take a look and see what's going on, I want to make sure that I can see me and that all is well and that we are live and that it's all good. It's all grooving. Yes. So I have invited a friend. I'm using some things of his, and I decided I wanted to invite him. So if I want to invite him, I got to go over because I didn't send this over to Indie Artist Reveal Worldwide. So what I'm going to do at this moment, I'm going to go over there, and how about I just share myself over there? Is that good? You guys still with me? Like I said, make sure that you share, you tag, you invite, you let everybody know we are on the air, and I just want to do that one thing and share this, come out of it, and then we're going to get into hot topics. There's no on the local tonight because I really want to spend a little time chatting about our hot topics. So you guys don't go too far. We're going to be back in just a little bit with our friend and confidant, Troy Saunders.
Hot Topics with Sabrina and Troy.
Hey, Troy.
Hey, how you doing, girl?
I am doing well. It's been a busy Monday. Has your Monday been busy today? Or
my Monday, my Sunday, my Saturday, my Friday.
Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Okay.
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
See, we are such a dynamic duo. We might just cut a record. We got all these promoter friends and everything. So
okay, I'm you know what? I'm down. I'll sing on anybody's record. Come on, y'all. I'll do a little background. I can do a little something. Come on now.
Hum a little tune.
That's it.
Absolutely.
Dim the light and give me some incense. Hey, I'm ready to say. I don't drink anymore, but you used to give me a drink, boy. You could shut me up there, boy.
I get it. Oh, gosh. Oh, my goodness. We've got a topic that I really, really, really wished we didn't have today, Troy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, yes?
I know.
Clive Davis. When did you find out about him? This morning?
Was it this morning? Yeah. I was talking to somebody on the phone, and I was like, "Oh shoot!" It popped up on my reel, like Clive Davis passed away.
No, are we serious? So many of our luminaries are like getting out of here. And
Yeah.
um I don't know, because I was just honestly, I didn't find out until almost near noon.
Mm.
I was watching the People Bryson memorial service, right? So I was just on pause from the world, just listening to all of the things that were being said of him. And then I happened, for whatever reason, to go over. And then when I went back to my news feed, I saw that about Clive Davis. And so I was just, I was just kind of livid. What
Yeah.
do you say? What do you
Yeah.
say?
It's crazy because I was in the gym. That's where I was at. I was in there trying to get my little workout on, and I looked down on my phone, and my friend Dwight Edwards in Texas hit me up. Clive Davis passed away. I'm like, what?
No, I,
Did I?
wow.
Mm, 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 mm,
What do you
mm.
do with that?
Now, a lot of people have a whole lot of mixed emotions on Clive because,
Oh, yeah, I know
some,
about that.
you
Do you know,
know,
when you're as big as Clive was, you're going to have naysayers, negative talk, you're going to have enemies. Yes. But the success shuts the mouths. I say this all the time. If you want to shut the mouth of the lion, become successful,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
And so you couldn't deny the success of Clive Davis.
yeah,
And for those who don't know, he wasn't a singer, he wasn't a musician or a songwriter. He was known as the man with a golden ear.
yeah, yeah.
And he was like the epitome of A&R. I mean, he has launched careers of so many people, namely, one of my favorites, which is Whitney Houston.
Yeah.
Of course, the Queen of Soul herself, Aretha Franklin, Alicia Keys.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah. I
um,
mean, Phyllis
it,
Hyman was on there, Jennifer Holliday.
yeah, yeah.
I mean, the list just goes on and on. Of course, Janis Joplin, and
Oh my gosh,
I mean,
Bruce Springsteen.
Springsteen. Yes,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and you think about. Man, I'm going to tell you a little bit.
Okay.
Clive Davis also is alumni of the same high school that I went to.
No
Clive
way.
Davis was alumni of Erasmus Hall High School in Brooklyn, as well as Barbara Streisand, D Train, Will Downing, Special
Mm.
Ed. I mean, the list goes on. They say Stephanie Mills, but I never seen no sign of Stephanie going to Erasmus, but her name is on there too.
Is it? Okay, I don't know.
Bernadette Sanders from Good Times.
Yeah,
All these people went to Erasmus Hall.
isn't that
So
something? Yeah.
yeah. As
I
a matter
mean,
of fact, he named Arista Records after the National Honor Society. In Erasmus High School, we call the National Honor Society
right,
Arista.
right. Yeah,
So
yeah.
he named Arista Records after that.
That's a that's amazing. This guy, his influence was just far reaching, like rock, pop, um,
Mm-hmm.
ja- jazz, hip
Yep.
hop, R&B, gospel. I don't know if there was a genre that he didn't touch. Now, I don't know about country music,
Me,
but
because I guess I really don't follow country, but I'm sure he touched
I'm
somebody in
sure
the country.
somewhere down his tentacles,
I'm
you
sure he
know.
touched Willie Nelson somewhere there. Said, hey, you can do it,
I know, right? I know. But no, one of the things I think perhaps the most defining chapter of his career was the discovery of Whitney. Back in the early 90s, because I was still in high school at that point, right? And the one song that really just drew me to Whitney was The Greatest Love of All. And as a singer at the time, I was singing with this local band, and it was like a moment where I knew I wanted to do. You know how you say this is the moment that I evolved and I became more serious about what I wanted to do? It was when I heard Whitney singing The Greatest Love of All. And for me, it wasn't even about the stage and the people and how it made me feel, because a lot of artists talk about that. I think it was the way she uh, took control of a song, because I was very technical. When I was in high school, I had 4 years of choir. I was in Madrigals, which is one of the most elite groups in high school. So I was in that for 3, 4 years. So, listening to Tone and her agility, it just, to me, she was like the epitome in her grace, and she was beautiful. And, she wore these gowns like she wore a crown. She was just a gorgeous person. So
Mhm.
she really, really was the main reason that I started singing and wanted to go into it professionally. But not about me. It's about Clive Davis. But in this, you can't say Whitney without saying Clive Davis. Do you know?
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
like hand in glove kind of thing.
So true.
So I just think Clive Davis didn't just discover Whitney. I think he helped introduce one of the greatest voices God ever gave the world. That's my thought. That's just how
Yes.
yeah,
Yeah.
I feel. Yeah.
It's true. It is so true. And he knows good voices. Like you said,
That golden ear,
Aretha,
man.
Dion was on his label, and and those girls. I mean, Dion don't get the love she deserves. I mean,
Ah,
Dion Dion was singing her face off.
oh,
Okay,
that part.
okay, yes,
Exactly.
she can
Exactly.
hold a note for forever, and it might be going around. And I'm like, Dion, you better say, girl.
You better. Oh
Okay.
my goodness. Oh wow. I know. I know. But with Clive, I think he, to me, now this is just something else off the cuff I thought about. To me, he represented something um, a little bit different, because today's music and the way music is handled, it's different than when you and I came up, right? But I think he represented something different. One of those things is um, long term artist development. There's no such thing as artist development these
We
days,
talked
right?
about that last week, didn't we?
It's no such thing.
No
That
such thing. You got
man
to
was
develop your own stuff.
that man was ferocious about artist development. That is why I admired him when whenever he released somebody, he didn't release them until he felt like they were ready. Do you know what I mean? You don't
Mhm.
see that now. Like you said, nowadays it's every man for himself. Everybody's got
Yep.
to find, fit in, get in where they kind of fit in. The
Yep.
other thing, building careers, not just this. He built careers. This man was so hands on. And again, I'm not saying the man was a saint. And I'm
Right.
sure with the power that he acquired, he had some haters, he had some naysayers, and people
And
didn't
I'm
like
sure
him.
he
Some
stepped on
people,
some toes.
he had to.
You
I
you
know,
had
I
to,
know.
because you can't appease everybody and reach the
Right,
top. You gotta, somebody's gonna be, coming after you with a sword and trying to cut you down.
right,
So
right,
you gonna have to step on them.
right.
Okay.
Oh, my toes. You know.
Right.
But and the other thing, finding songs that fit the artist's identity, another part of artist development. That is something that I think we need to get back to, because I've
Hmm.
heard, music totally didn't fit the artist. And I want to say about Devon, and I know he's watching. I'm not saying it just because he's watching. Devon is a master um, of sorts, in his artistry. I found him one day years ago, because this is his second time coming back to the show, for those who don't know. And I was once again scrolling through, um, I'm sure it was Instagram, and I found him, and I was just amazed at his tone. He reminded me of Michael Jackson somewhat. But any of the songs that I've ever heard him sing, there he had such a tone, such control, such confidence, just a master in everything he did. And I'm sure Clive Davis, if he could have connected with Devon Howard, I think Devon would have been a part of his team. Again, I'm not saying it because Devon's in my presence. I'm saying it because it is so true. It is so
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
And the other thing before we go on, I think another thing that he represented, meaning Clive, was creating musical legacies.
Hmm.
Not just a hit here, not just a single there, not a sprinkle of this and sprinkle of that. He wanted legacy. And everybody who he has touched has produced a legacy. And I surely hope that we get more of that.
Yeah.
Do you know what
Yeah.
I mean?
Yeah. Because everybody is so disposable nowadays.
I
You
cancel.
know.
This cancel
Right.
society is just utterly, it makes me want to scream, right? You know. And so I want, for those who are listening, my question is, and I'm sure we'll all have the same answer for just the audience participation and discussion. Has the industry lost the art of artist development? And I'm sure those who are in
I
the
think.
industry are
Oh
gonna
hell
say,
yeah.
well, yeah,
That's
exactly. Yeah.
that's to me that's a no brainer. You can tell they have lost that. They don't care about that. They want to see how many daggone followers you got. You know, how many people
Ooh. Ooh.
downloaded something already.
It wasn't about data for him. That's exactly
No.
why I threw that question out there. It wasn't about data. It was about what a song made him feel when he heard it. You know, some people would say, "Oh, that's ludicrous," or that could never happen. Well, apparently he had. We, I think the purpose of history is to teach us all something. Some of us come here thinking we got it all figured out. But history is here for a reason. It's here to teach us something, what to do, what not to do. Maybe we could do things better, learn. That man's longevity wasn't wasn't here for nothing, right?
Yeah.
You know what I
Nope.
mean? We got to learn something from this guy. And I hope that this impacts us to think. I hope there's something that resonates strongly. And I know we're going over, which I knew we would. We don't have an on the local, so we can definitely kind of go over just a little bit. What are some of your thoughts, Troy?
With Clive, there will never be another Clive.
Yeah, no.
You
Mm-mm.
know, I mean, Clive. You put Clive, Berry Gordy. You know, these people. There's nobody like those two. You know, they have definitely carved a way for people to admire and try to emulate that, but it can never be done, especially in today's society. I
True.
mean, I I hope there's somebody out there that will want to take the reins and carry on that legacy. But I don't see anybody that
Prepared.
yes, yes,
I'm serious. I don't see anybody yet that is as prepared to kind of like um take the torch and
mhm,
go with it. I mean, yes, there are a
right,
lot of talented, knowledgeable, industry oriented executives that are out there, but there was something uniquely different about Clive Davis. Uniquely,
yeah.
he was like a Clarence Avon.
I was about to say
Do you know
that.
what I mean?
Let's not forget Clarence Avon.
Wait, oh
Okay,
no, 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 no.
okay,
Mm-mm.
because he had an ear and he
Hmm.
knew how to put people together in contact with one another to
Yep.
make a bigger project, to lift each other up, and um, and make a hit.
Right. Right.
You know?
Yeah. I want to touch on some things about Clive. Some of you may not know. Clive became a five-time Grammy winner. Did you know that? I didn't. I didn't know he had that many Grammys. I knew he had multiple Grammys, but I didn't know he had five of them. He's a member of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Yes, I heard about that. Um, Founder and mentor behind generations of artists and executives, of course. I mean, to come under Clive, that's special.
Yeah.
Um, Geez, I wished I could have been, one of those ones. And inspiration for music business students worldwide through the Clive Davis Institute of Recorded Music. I mean, there are so many different things. I just kind of the things that I thought were really, really important. I wanted to
And think about the Clive Davis School at NYU.
ooh,
They have the music and art department is called the Clive Davis School of Music. I mean,
yeah.
Clive Davis School. And I can't think of Jason's last name. Jason was the head. Oh my God! And it's funny, Jason was the director when I used to do my little performance. I was part of a performance group, and Jason was our director.
Wow.
And then he went on and became the head dean at the Clive Davis School of Music.
Okay, so don't ask me because I promise you I don't know. But
Jason King, that's his last name.
King. Okay, good. I'm glad it came back to you. I'm glad. Or did you Google it while you were talking?
No. I
just
started Googling, but then it popped in my head.
Okay, good. However,
I know Jason. Right? I said, Troy, how you don't forgot my name? Jason King. That's my boy. Shout out to Jason King. I know he's feeling it with Clive Davis passing.
I mean, Diane Warren. I meant to mention her. She just was so emotional on her Instagram page, right? Because he was like a father to her. And, she kind of talked about the fact that even artists who didn't want her to write, who doesn't want Diane Warren to write for them? Right?
Okay.
I mean, there were some who just didn't. But Clive pulled he was like, yeah, she's writing and did. And so, and then the songs ended up just being amazing songs. I'm happy to know somebody who Diane wrote for, which is Ricky Jones. What's the name of the song? If I Was the One. She wrote that for him back in the mid to the end of the 90s, I think 98-ish, on his first solo project. It's a beautiful song. I mean, just notorious for Diane Warren. But my point is, she has all these pictures with her and him sitting at tables of galas where everybody was gone for the night and they were the only two left, or maybe the first ones there. I would say they were the last ones there, and she was sitting with them. And I can't imagine her pain. And others like her who had that great relationship with him. So yeah. So that's, and that's it. That was a hot topic. And I think it was unfortunately very timely because I really didn't even know what I wanted to talk about. I mean, I had a couple things in the funnel. And I was like, it's not hot enough, but this is super hot. I mean, this guy is known all over the globe. Who doesn't know Clive Davis, right? Yeah. So I want to close with a reflection, Troy.
Come on,
just something for people to remember that today we remember a man whose name may not have appeared on an album cover, but I know a lot of artists did put his name, on their cover, but whose fingerprints were all over the soundtracks of our lives. Clive didn't just discover artists, he helped shape culture. And because of his vision, generations of listeners experienced music that continues to inspire and heal and connect us. His legacy is going to live on every time, and I'm so glad, every time a Whitney Houston song plays, every time an Alicia Keys record is streamed, and every time, get this, a young artist dares to dream. So if you dare to dream, you've captured the spirit of Clive Davis. I love it.
All right now.
I love it. So I just wanted to leave on a good note because that really bothered me today. So
like I said, never be another Clive Davis.
Not another. Never.
Rest in peace, my brother.
I know. Absolutely. Well, Troy, as
Oh,
always, you you're family.
yeah.
You're part of this team, and I don't take it lightly that you share. I mean, even your platform, even though we don't use your name on there other than introducing you, you're just your family, and I love you so much, and thank you for making time for us.
Oh, please. And now that summer's here, I don't have to get up early. Shoot, I got time to hang out.
I appreciate you, I really do. So you're gonna hang out with us, with our
Yeah,
special.
Devon is on. Yeah, I got to talk to my brother, my Piscean brother. Yes.
Yay! Well, I am so glad that you're going to stick around. Everybody, I'm glad you stuck around too. This time we're probably only going to have one commercial break because I think this was really, really, really special. And, I want to get out of these spectacles that I'm in because I really can't see through them like I want to, but my eyelashes are so long, they kind of brush across the top of these. They're so thin and dainty. I have to take those off. I can only see so much for so long, and then everything starts going together. So is that
Okay.
age? Is that an age thing? What is that?
No, it's them eyelashes. You already said it.
I love this guy right over here. Oh my goodness. Well, listen, you guys, we're going to take a quick break. And the next face that you're going to see along with me and my brother, ooh, I got it. Hair. Hair's all in
Hair,
the face.
eyelashes, girl.
That's why he's here, to help me laugh at myself, you guys.
I'm a little comic relief, y'all. I'm a little comic relief.
Everybody has a bleeps and blurbs moment. My goodness. Oh, but the next face that you're going to see connected here is our friend and family member, Devon Howard. Don't go too far. We'll be back in just a little bit right here on Indie Artist Reveal
2 and 2.
Worldwide. I'm Sabrina Taylor, creator and host of the indie platform Indie Artist Reveal Worldwide, where the artist shares their story and I premiere their latest release. Connect with Indie Artist Reveal Worldwide here, Mondays on Facebook and YouTube, 7:30 p.m. Central. The Music Note Boutique has returned, offering must-have lifestyle go-tos from Indie Artist Reveal Worldwide. Grab your Black is the New White mug, our 25-ounce hot-cold travel cup, and our classic teas, available in an array of colors. Get your essentials now. Visit us at etsy.com/shop/The Music Note Boutique. Tonight on Indie Artist Reveal Worldwide, we're shining the spotlight on an artist whose passion, creativity, and dedication continues to make waves. Devon Howard is more than a performer. He's a storyteller, a visionary, and a rising force committed to connecting with audiences through authentic music and meaningful artistry. Join us as we go beyond the music to discuss his inspirations and exciting new projects. Get ready for an exclusive conversation with the talented Devon Howard right here on Indie Artist Reveal Worldwide. Hey everybody, welcome back to the show. Sabrina Taylor here along with my friend Troy Saunders of Bass Entertainment and our special guest, Devon Howard.
And the crowd goes wild.
Hey, what's up, you guys?
Welcome back to the show.
Thank you so much. You guys are having a lot of fun.
We got to. We
Yeah,
have to.
That's right.
Oh,
Life is too short. We
That
gotta live
part.
it up.
Yeah, that's good.
If you didn't know, right? Shoot.
So tell me, what's been going on with you since, I mean, gosh, it's been what, a couple of years?
It's been a couple of years now.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I've been working on a new project. Hopefully it'll be out next year. Hopefully by spring next year. I'm excited
Wait, so you
about
got
it.
us wait the next year? How did you go say September, October,
Hello.
Christmas the
No,
latest?
it's I
You
take
talking
my
about
time.
spring of next year? I might not be
Yeah,
here. Shoot.
you know, I just like to take my
The way
time.
the way
No, we're
things
not
are
gonna say that.
happening.
Yeah,
Listen,
but
my God.
Yeah,
Oh,
we're not gonna
so
put that in the
hopefully
universe.
by
Okay.
spring. Yeah, it's good. But next spring, hopefully, I just like to take my time and just, I'll go through at least 20 or so songs and then kind of piece it together till it feels right. So, like you guys were saying about the training in the back in the day, that's what used to happen. It's like,
yeah.
they used to piece that thing together to perfection. And it's an
Yep.
album that you can listen to from top to bottom. So that's what I work toward, trying to get it from top to bottom. So it
Yeah.
takes me a minute.
Wow.
Hey, I'm not mad. You know I'm teasing you. Take your time, brother. Take your time.
Yeah,
Take your
yeah.
time.
But
Absolutely.
you know me, Troy. So
Right.
Wow. So I
You,
want for those who, I'm sorry, did I walk over
no,
you,
go ahead.
Troy?
Because I'm about to go off of the tangents.
He's
I may
hitting
have to not
and
even say it.
sometimes
Go
I
ahead
have
and do
to
your
reel
thing.
my friend in. That's okay. But I love him dearly. And there are some people who may not even know Devon Howard. They may be hearing about you for the first time. Just in an encapsulated overview, how would you describe Devon Howard to somebody?
wow. I don't know. I guess I'm just really passionate about what I do. I'm like 80s, 90s kid. I love that era. I don't necessarily want to do the new age stuff. I just want to kind of keep doing what I did and keep doing that as best as I can do it, where it still has some relevance today, but just kind of some throwback in there as well. So just R&B, soul, you know, house music now. Really just kind of tapping into other things. I actually did a project, Bossa Nova project, which I love. And I want to do more of that too. So just kind of wherever it takes me, that's where I want to go. But just definitely old school R&B. So
Plug us into some of those people that you glean from musically,
wow,
whether
so
it's a musician or a singer, just a
yeah,
creatives.
so just kind
Yeah.
of growing up on Michael Jackson, of course, Babyface,
Ooh, all of
El
those.
DeBarge,
Yes.
Whitney,
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my
you
God.
know,
Yeah.
and Jeffrey Osborne, and just on the males, and then Whitney Houston, of course. Everybody loves Whitney, even
Of
still.
course.
Um, Angela Bofill, Anita
Ooh.
Baker.
Yeah.
Yeah, so those are some of my favorites. I still listen to those people today. Stacey Lattisaw. I still listen to a lot of that today.
Oh
Oh
yeah.
wow. Wow.
Yeah,
That's a name I haven't heard in quite some
yeah,
time.
yep. So
Yeah, I
that's
just
pretty much
feel
it.
Stacey was the girl back in the day. What you talking about?
Yeah,
I got all
Exactly.
those albums. Don't throw it all away.
That's my
Nailed
yeah,
to the
favorite. Oh
wall.
my God.
Right?
I
yeah,
know.
What's that
yeah.
one? On a summer day, we're
Okay.
walking hand in. What's that song of? I can love you so divine.
Now
You
Yeah,
know
I
that.
yeah,
don't
yeah.
know that. I
That's
don't know
my
that
Yes,
jam
one.
right
yes.
I gotta
there.
go and listen to that one.
And she too, like her albums from top to bottom, you could just listen to the
Oh,
whole
just
thing. There's
put a
some deep
needle
cuts
on
that
it.
are actually my favorites, like
Yeah.
Miracle and My Love, and there's a
Yep,
lot of stuff
yep.
there. So
Yeah. Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah, check out that song.
I will. I will. Definitely. I want to ask you though, referring back to our first interview, what's one accomplishment since our last conversation that you feel like you're especially proud of today, Devon?
um, I don't know. I think being able to release an album that people really took to, like with Morning Sun,
Oh, I
um,
love that.
it had a
Yes.
few number 1 records and it was a number 1 album. And so I take pride in that, but I also had to let it go because I
Mm,
didn't want to get caught up in, oh, is the next one going to go number 1? Am
right.
I writing and trying to do this to get to that? And I always have to stick to what I've always like from the beginning. I love music. I love writing it. I love singing it. I love
Yeah.
performing it. and all of that. So I had to kind of get back to that and say, okay, because there was a point where I said, oh, I got to write another number one record. I was like, nope, let it go, and just started, going back to that feeling that I got when would just sit there in my space and kind of have that one-on-one with the creator, and just let it
Yeah.
come through. Yeah.
Wow.
So you're not, don't be in a competition with yourself. Just let it flow.
Yeah, you got to let it flow.
Absolutely. Yeah.
It's a gift. You got to let it come through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's one thing, though, I don't miss about the majors is that they actually contribute to putting pressure on the
Yeah.
artists for the
Yeah.
next big hit. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
And
Yeah.
I've shared this with some artists who don't really understand this, and maybe you guys may disagree as well, or maybe not. Maybe you'll understand, but I tell them don't release your first or like don't release your best of the best first because you don't have anywhere to go from there.
Yeah.
If you got a collection of songs and you are releasing them as singles, right? And everybody says, "Oh, this is it." This, and you know that's your best song out of all of what you have. Don't release that first because where are you going to go?
Yeah.
Now
You
you're in
know the
competition with yourself in trying to outdo what you did, and you know already that that's your best song, anyways. So where are you going to go? And
Yeah,
then
that's true.
there's this disappointment about, wow, I should have, could have, would have. My thing is, put them into perspective. Get your team to listen with you and figure out, where the songs are priority from. Let's say if you're going to release 3 songs in a year, from 1 to 3 or 1 to 5, in case something happens with one of the three, and pick the priority of releasing those songs. I just hate to see a one hit wonder. Do you know what I mean? And that's what
Yeah.
I saw a lot uh, in the majors game. There are people you're saying, now, well, you're asking the question, well, where is such and such? And whatever happened to, and sometimes it might not even be um what I'm talking about. It could be some other circumstantial stuff where they got themselves involved in something, and the record company is saying, "Oh, we're going to put them on the shelf because they don't know how to act." But
right.
for the most part, I mean, sometimes I think the labels pushed so hard to uh, wow people that first thing was, "Hey, go get them."
Yeah.
And I never liked that. How do you top yourself though?
Yeah. But
But
there's a political side to that as well. Sorry to cut you off.
okay.
But there's a
Don't worry.
political side to that too, because at the end of the day, record companies are about money.
They
And
are.
so you're going to
Mhm.
release what's going to make the money first.
Money.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
And then
Yes.
the artists, especially early on, don't really have a lot of say in what goes out.
They did not.
Yeah,
No.
yeah. So, and that, you just have to go with the flow. And if you became a one hit wonder, great. They'll just move on to the next,
And they did.
the next thing. And
And they
unfortunately,
did.
that's what will happen. So,
Hmm.
one of the things that I learned is that you have to speak up for yourself. If you
Oh
know
God.
what it is that you feel is the right thing, then you have a voice, not just in the studio, not just on stage, but it's your business.
Right.
It's your
It
Then
business to let them know.
there's also those times when a song that you didn't expect to be the hit
Hmm.
becomes the
is.
hit.
That
Yeah,
part.
yeah,
Oh
yeah,
my God.
You know, and you say, "Well, this is," everybody say, "Oh, that's a song, that's a song, that's a song," and then all of a sudden, this song that was a B side that nobody was
Side
even
B
thinking
song.
about,
yeah,
right,
yeah,
becomes the hottest song out there.
That's right. That's right.
So, I
Yeah.
mean, so to say that, so when we think sometimes that's our best song, hey, it might not be.
Yes,
In the
indeed.
listening audience ears, it might be something totally different. And what I
Right.
think of also is like you put out an album, there's songs that go with certain seasons.
hmm
You know,
yeah,
certain
Absolutely.
songs have certain feeling to it that bring you bring you in the mind of a season, a time,
Yeah, yeah.
a instance.
It works at a
And
particular time.
yes,
Yes.
sometimes you gotta tap into that when you putting out your songs, also
Yeah,
your
yeah.
singles.
Yeah.
You know, it's tough.
You
It's
know,
tough because for me, I don't have a good sense of that. Like when I'm doing stuff and I'm listening to it, I don't know what's going to work because I really don't think about it from that perspective. I just kind of do it. And then I'll have other people say, oh, I like this one. And then, oh, I like that one. And I'm like, okay, let's just kind of go with that. Because when I came back out, I didn't know what to put out. So I had to ask my mixing guy, Iarw Johnson. And I said, what should I
Mm.
do? I don't have a clue because what I like, sometimes I write songs for me. It's not necessarily to go
Exactly.
out. And he said this one, and he was right. So it worked. And
And
so I
that,
but
just kind of put it out and let it go.
yeah,
but I think
that's,
that's a good thing. You should write for you in some
Yeah.
cases.
Yeah.
You
Some
know,
things are just
and,
strictly for me though. It's
yeah,
so
but if
because
personal
you,
that it's just for me. It's
if,
therapy for me.
yeah, I was going to say, because there's um, a flip side to that as well. I remember having an artist on who says he 100% makes songs for other people, not for himself. Then now today, I mean, so everything is subjective. I guess you can say that,
Yeah.
right? And that's why it's good to have a team of people who have great ears, great experience, who can survey the land, so to speak, has their ear to the ground, so to speak. Because one opinion is not the end all, but one thing is for sure, you want opinions that you can
Yeah,
trust.
for sure. For sure. Yeah, because my
You know,
album would have been an EP if it wasn't for one of the producers I worked with, Samir.
wow.
Um, I was like, well, I don't think I have anything else to go with this. And he was, well, just send me some stuff. Oh, this is a hit. I'm like, oh, I don't hear it. Because what I get stuck doing is that, oh, I should have did this ad lib different. Oh, the bridge could have been better.
You're
Oh,
being
it could have.
technical. Yeah.
Very much so. And so for
Hmm.
me, if that's what I hear when I listen to a song, then I don't want to do the song.
Yeah.
And then I'll
right,
send it to him, and then he flips it, and I'm like, oh, okay, I can hear it now.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah.
so you're right. So the team is important.
It is.
People whose
yeah.
ear is to the street and
Yep.
really understand that
The
part of it.
dynamic of, right.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So has success looked different? Um, because I believe you can say that you have been successful. I think you have.
Hmm.
But in it, does it look successful than you imagined? How has that, is there any variance from when you thought of success some time ago versus now? Does it
Yeah.
look
So when
different?
I was younger, I was in the group Me to You on RC Records,
Yep.
and we did all the traditional label stuff. We toured, we opened for major acts, and we were everywhere. We were on TV, and what you learn quickly is that it's not what it looks like once you're in it, and the work, the amount of work that goes into it. You don't get a lot of sleep. It's
Nope.
business happening all the time. You got to watch the money
Yeah.
because somebody's
Mhm.
making it. You just got to make sure you're in. You're
Ah,
one of them.
I know,
um,
right?
and it's just a lot more work and a lot less glamorous and a lot less flash,
Right.
because you're
Right.
creating the flash for everybody else. And
Yeah.
um, and so from that, it made me think more as a business person.
Good.
Like, and so going into my solos years, what does Devon Howard look like? What does he sound like? How does that
Yeah.
work together?
Right.
That imaging is very important to me, even just from a respectful level, a respect place. I was working with someone at one time who was a business person, and they said, "Oh, you should add a rapper to this," and it was more like a gangster rapper type of thing. Like that is not going to work. That does not work with this smooth ballad. That I don't hear it. But it was a political move on their end. I said, so I had to stand my ground and say, you know what,
Yeah.
that can't happen.
Yep.
Right, right.
So
Not for me. Yeah.
not for me. So I'll
Right.
just bow out.
Oh,
I'd
wow.
rather not do it if it comes to that. So
Exactly.
yeah,
You got to know your sound and what you want to do, what you want to put out to the world.
True.
yeah, exactly.
because it's
how you
your
want to
image.
appear.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And
yeah.
so, I went
Um,
away for a while, a couple years and just wrote because I had to get away from all the politics of it. Like, oh, go here and do this. It's almost like you got to tap dance over here and you got to, swing dance over here. And I'm like, okay, let me just get back to the music because that's what I love about this industry is that the music, when I listen to those people that I named earlier, I can always listen to that. And that's what I want and wanted to create. And so it's like, let me just get back to the music. Whether it goes or not, I'm okay with that. But I'm just gonna go back in the studio. I have my own home studio, so I can do whenever and just create. I even love creating imaging, like being in front of the camera, being behind the camera. So let me
Hmm.
just create. And I just did a whole bunch of that. And then it started to stick. I was like, okay, we got something here. But it was moving away from the political stuff and coming back to the music and falling back in love with the music, writing and performing and all of that. My way this time. So
Wow.
yeah.
And since we're talking about the creative process with you, um, has there ever been like mm, any surprising collaborations or mentors or influencers that we don't know about that help shape your music or your direction, Devon?
um I did get a chance to work with Chris Robinson, the video director. My
Yeah.
very first solo video, which was huge. We went to Atlanta and shot in Atlanta. Um, so that was really cool. And I think it kind of because when you're an indie artist and
Mm,
those things just don't happen, especially at that early time.
yeah.
And so just to have that opportunity was kind of like, okay, we're in this thing now.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah.
this is some
Yeah.
big stuff. So, but I've had mentors coming up that I still keep in contact with since I was 16, 17 years old because I kind of always go back. It was almost like mentor slash father type stuff,
I
right?
love
And
it.
I can always go to them and talk about anything, but especially music because coming into music, I was a writer and not a singer. And so
Ah, got it.
so I had to learn. So that's where Babyface, Michael Jackson, Elder Barton come in. So I would spend hours just listening to tapes and popping tapes and just trying to learn that. And then by 16 or so, I met Woody Harris, who was the first mentor and studio producer. So we were in the studio from literally like morning till the next morning sometimes, or morning till late at night. And I was just like, this is where I want to be.
Yeah.
And then the next mentor was Alan Murray, who was a vocal. So he was a singer, and we were in the studio. That's how I learned to do harmonies. We would stack
Okay.
them up. He would sing them with me, and then we would go to the next note, sing them together. And so again, they always had open doors for me. They were always available, even now. So if I call now, they're always there for me.
I love
So
that.
Mhm.
So, what have you become more intentional about as an artist?
uh just being clear that what I put out is authentic.
Mm,
It has to be authentic. There's a time again when you're in a group or you're, signed, then you're kind of doing what you're told in a sense. And some of it can be a little bit you, and then a lot of it is business as usual. So now it's real. It has to be real for me. When I get on that mic, is this a real story, or am I trying to, sell something? Or even if it's not my story, if it's your story and we're talking and I take that in, we're Pisces, so you know how that goes. We
uh-oh.
absorb. And so I can write something. Oh, that's not about me. That's about Troy. you know,
Right.
and it's
Yeah.
like, and it'll
Yeah.
come through that way because I have internalized that and was able to kick it back out.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
So,
authenticity is important.
so then what do you think independent artists often like underestimate about building a sustainable career?
Um, I think that a lot of artists they just see the glam and the glitz and they don't realize the hard work.
Yeah.
They don't want to do the work. And I've met a lot of people, and they just they'll come in and like, how long is this session going to be? It's going to be as long as it
What?
takes to get this
To get
record
it
done.
right.
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 Exactly.
But
Yeah.
it's
You,
a different era.
well, that's society, especially the younger um,
They're not ready.
generation. They don't
They're not.
want to put in
No.
the work for
They're not.
anything. They just want to get it and give
Right.
me the money and make me look
Oh,
cute. They don't know
Yes.
yeah.
anything about working.
Yeah.
Even if it's a blue collar job, you say, "All right, you got to go
That
drive that bus."
part.
I got to
Yeah.
go drive the bus. What are you talking
Yeah.
about? Well, didn't you sign up to be a bus operator? Yeah, but I just, I don't want to go pick the people up. I just want to get paid.
Yeah,
Well,
exactly.
you know
Yeah.
what? You would have all damn think, baby, because you
Right.
came here. You know,
Yeah,
I'm
that's
like
true.
that.
It's true.
They
And
all like that.
yeah, we
Yeah.
come from hard work though. So I think
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
and I've worked with a lot of people who have really worked hard,
Yeah.
and that's inspiring because it makes me want to work just as harder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm here, I'm working till from sun up to sundown
I get it.
and beyond. And so because I love what I do, so sometimes I'm on adrenaline, you
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
the sun will literally come up. That's why
I
the
get
album is
I
Morning Sun with Morning Sun, because a lot of times I'm wrapping up
Yep,
just so
me
I can get some
too.
sleep because I know I have to get up. I'm like, okay, let me just wind down because the sun is coming up.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah, but
Yeah.
hard
I,
work, they need to work hard. The
Work
hard
hard.
work is key. That's how you build um superstars.
That's true.
yeah. It is true.
Absolutely. You're saying,
It's true.
that is so, oh my God, it's so authentic. Um, I've heard that before. Even, those who talk about being rich,
Hmm.
getting up before anybody else is up, like 3 in the morning, sometimes
Hmm.
2 and 3 in the morning, starting their day before the sun even rises. I mean, and they're watching the sun come up, and that's where I'm going.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
Because they're driven,
Hmm.
and there's something that they want to do. Half the work is done before most people get out of bed at 6 or 7 in the morning to go to
Yep.
work. So
Yeah.
that hard work is
I,
so very important.
Yeah.
I can easily fall into that too. Up
Yeah,
all
right.
night
All night.
doing
Ah,
stuff.
And that's when I
exact
record best. My best recording to me is at night because it's
Mine.
quiet and it's nothing, it's just me and
The
the
world is
music,
still,
and the
yeah.
world is still. And
Mm-hmm.
even with the remake I just did, the one that's out now, I
Yeah.
had a sinus infection doing it. I said, I'm going to get this done.
No
Yes,
way.
I was in full-blown sinus infection mode. I said, I'm going to do this song because I was feeling it in that moment. I'm like, God, we got to work this out.
Because I'm not
But
well.
I'm going to sing this song. And because
Oh,
I
Well, you
was
know what?
so passionate about it. Like I want to do this. And Samir, the producer, he sent it to me. I said, I got to do this now. I don't want to wait a few weeks to do it.
wow.
It's like I'm feeling it right now. So I got it done.
So
You
what
did.
was behind that? What made you pick that song by Sade, and why were you so
My God.
passionate about
Oh,
doing
thank
it?
you, Troy. Yeah, because I
Yeah.
really want
So
people to hear this. That's a great segue.
yeah.
Because most people, before you answer, Devon, most people don't mess with Sade.
Yes.
Okay.
There have been a few artists who've come, who've touched Kiss of Life. Um, I think Nothing Can Come Between Us. There's another one too. And they're all moving and driving bass lines.
Hmm.
Right.
Mhm.
And those are the ones that really capture the heart and emotion of people. Right. And so, matter of fact, it was Troy who said, "Hey, Sabrina, you heard the new Devon Howard single?" No. So the
Right.
moment we cut the
Yeah.
lights out, I went straight to Instagram, right? I said, I didn't tell Troy. He didn't even know. He had no idea. I said, Sade. Well, he told me it was a Sade piece. And I said, oh my God, this guy did the thing.
Thank you.
You did the
Thank you.
doggone thing. How about
Thank you.
that? Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank
Go
you.
ahead. Why this particular Sade tune?
You know, I kind of let it comes to me like the universe kind of says, hey, because I was trying to figure out a song to do for this, a remake for the new project.
Yeah.
And I was thinking, "Send for Me," Atlantic Star. I was
Mm-hmm.
thinking
Yeah.
another song, Alexander O'Neill, just kind of smooth it out.
Yeah.
And so I started playing Pandora, and I would just let it play. And every so often, this song, and I had never heard it before. Now I love Sade, and I
Love
love
this
her,
song.
all of her stuff. So I had never heard this particular song, and it just started playing. I was like, "Oh, this is nice," because her
Yeah.
voice is just, she's one of one.
But
And it kept coming. I was like, okay. And I started singing. By this point, I could sing along with it. It's like, oh, wait a minute, that's in my key.
Yeah.
I can sing this. And so I
hello.
called my producer, Samir, and I said, hey, and he already knew it. He was like, okay, I can hear this. I said, he worked
Yes.
on it, sent it to me, and I was like, okay. It was a little nerve-wracking in the beginning because I'm always thinking, like, if you touch a Sade or Luther or people like that, you really have to, you have to be a real artist or come through with something that's going to, that people are not like, oh no, don't do that.
Don't do
Right.
that.
Why
Yeah,
why
Don't
yeah.
they
do
mess
that.
with it? Right.
Why they mess with that? And I didn't want that, but I really I kind of was like, okay, I can feel this. I felt it. And it's like, okay, I can, let me just
Ooh.
try. Now, if it didn't turn out right, you wouldn't have heard it. It would
Okay.
have came out.
I, you know, and you know what I think about, because all of a sudden, Kavon Edmonds,
Yes,
he did
Hello.
yes.
a Sade
And I
song.
love
You're
that.
doing a
Yeah,
Sade song,
yes.
and I'm like, all right, what is the universe
And in the
About
bringing
Rock and Roll
out
Hall of
Sade. Is
Fame.
she
about
coming back?
Sade? Yeah, what is it? What is the whole energy around
Oh God.
Sade at this moment?
Mm-hmm.
It's
Yeah, and
something
she's
more
being nominated for the Rock, not nominated, but Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in
on fame. Yeah,
August. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah,
September. Yeah.
Yes.
So that's
yeah,
incredible because I did the song last year.
yeah.
So
So that's what
it
I'm
wasn't,
saying. The
yeah,
energy,
yeah.
is something
Yeah.
going on right
I
now.
don't know.
It
I
is.
pay attention to the universe. Like I said, I let it come to me. And
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
it just kind of aligns. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to go with it because it has never steered me wrong yet,
Wow.
ever.
yeah.
So, and I think Sabrina, you heard the house version of that too, right?
Sir, let me
Yes. And
tell
so I have
you,
to send it to you.
it was
Okay.
if you have Troy, mm, I'm
I
here to
can't wait to
tell
hear the
you
house version now.
the
You know I love me some
house
house music.
version.
You'll get it
Devon
right.
knows
When
how I
I
love some house
I
music.
know.
but when I saw house version, I thought, wait a minute now, Devon. You have gone too far. This was before I heard it. I said, but let me put the needle on, so to speak. And when I heard it, I thought, I think I like this better than the radio version.
Yes. I do too. I
I
do too.
didn't. I
In different
didn't.
ways. I like
I
it.
didn't cover it for tonight. I want people to be surprised. I'm leaving it
Okay,
for
now
you
you're a
to.
teaser, brother. Y'all talking about
But
something I
I'm
haven't
trying
heard.
to tell you the house. It is so good.
Yeah.
Oh my
So
God, I'm so excited for you, Devon. Oh my
yeah, thank you so much. That'll be out July 1st on Track Source and July 15th.
God.
But I'll send it to you tonight, Troy, so you'll
Oh,
have
Troy, you go
Oh
straight.
yeah.
Yeah.
it.
He's like,
I'm
hurry
not
up.
even leaving. I'm not even leaving the bathhouse till I hear, because I want to play it in here. 'Cause when I get home, everybody gonna be
Right.
sleeping. I was like, why you turning on the music? We try to sleep.
Uh,
Right up in here.
Yeah.
you gotta hear it. I know you will. Since
Yeah.
we are talking about it and we're laughing it up and chopping it up, this would be the perfect segue for us to let everybody hear the song. I did put a visual with it, and
Okay.
I do this just for the show. And some people have literally walked away, like Darnell Alexander. Are you familiar with him, Devon?
No,
He's
not
the
not
one
up.
that's kind of went viral with Luther.
Luther
He
singing Luther song.
yeah, lots of
Oh yeah.
Luther songs.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
He
He was in the group. What group was he
yeah.
in?
I just
I can't think of the group name right now.
Oh, the name of the group he was in, you mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he was with the group as well. I mean, it's so
I can't think of the
amazing
name.
how all of these guys who were with groups, back in the day are
yeah.
now just coming full circle and making some really good noise. Well, my point is he was on the show maybe 3 weeks ago now, ish.
Yes, I know
And
exactly what you're talking about.
I put a visual to it, and he's literally taken that visual, he's dropped it on Facebook for now. I think it's right at about 5,100 views.
Oh, nice.
and it's just nice. It's simple. Sometimes simple is the best
Mm-hmm.
thing. Do you know what
Yeah,
I mean?
yeah.
You're not
So
taking away
not
from the
to say
music.
that you're correct. I just
Mm-hmm.
wanted to emphasize on what I felt when I looked at that, when I listened to that song. So that being said, here's just what I felt when I heard your music, and I hope that you, all of you guys, not just Devon, I hope everybody loves it. I couldn't love you more. Sade's song, that's one of my favorite, covered by our friend and family member, Devon Howard, right here on Indie Artist Reveal Worldwide.
Couldn't love you more. Your time was running out. Couldn't love you more. All right now, baby. All right now, baby. Take me by the hand, come on. Be my darling, be the one. I wouldn't wanna lay or ever love with another. If everyone in the world would give me what I wanted, I wouldn't want for more than I have. And yeah, couldn't love you more if I tried. I couldn't love you more, babe. Couldn't love you more, baby. 'Cause darling, I'm on your side. I really am on your side. My love, I'm on your side. All right now, baby. Couldn't love you more, babe. Stay exactly how you are. I couldn't love you more, my love. I couldn't love you more. I couldn't love you more, babe. Stay exactly how you are. I couldn't love you more, my love. I couldn't love you more if I tried. Ooh, babe.
All right,
I
girl, you did it with
love
that
that.
visual.
I love it. I do.
Okay.
I'm not even going to see the video for it. That's it.
Isn't that
That's
bad?
it.
She did it.
It's yes, that's incredible. I'm sitting like, wow,
Okay.
wow.
And this is my second time seeing it. When I put it together, I
Hmm.
make sure everything is in alignment. I upload it and that's it. And to see
Wow.
it again, it was like, wow.
It's the feeling of the
Yeah.
song.
That's
It
what
Yes.
I
feels
felt.
like the song.
It felt,
There was
that
that
is what
couple
I,
dancing.
oh,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
when I found them, I said, how could they be in, I didn't even sync them.
Oh,
Can,
really?
no,
Wow. They were
exactly.
on beat. They
They
were
were-
in sync.
Yes, they were.
They were in
and
sync.
yes.
You did
And
that.
when I saw
I
them
love it.
moving
I love it.
together, I thought, ooh, please be another one. Please be another one. And then there was the second segment. And I said, well, I'm not going to put them both together. I'm going to put it near the end. And it just worked out. So I'm so
Yeah,
glad
it
you like
really did. So
it.
I'm gonna send you all of
Mhm.
my songs.
Okay. Okay.
Do videos
Would
for
love
all of them.
to. Oh God. It's so much fun
It's
doing
really
that.
nice. Thank you so much.
You
I
are
loved it.
so welcome. You're so welcome. Wow. I hope everybody enjoyed the song. I think when you have a visual that is as sensual as a song, it
Yeah.
just does something to the whole person, right?
Mhm.
Hmm.
And it just, I don't know, the way you made love to the lyrics, that it just, wow. I had tears the first time I heard it through and through.
Oh well, thank you.
I'm telling
Thank
you,
you.
you did the doggone thing.
Yeah.
Thank you so
Yeah. Thank
much.
you so much. It's good to hear that because in the studio sometimes I'm very vulnerable,
Oh, yeah.
and I have to dig into emotion. My personality kind of can be a little laid back, but
I get it.
on the
Yeah.
mic, it's like what's here comes forward,
Out.
and I
Yeah.
have to sometimes take a minute for myself to let me just kind of get it together because I'm feeling it,
Yeah.
and yeah. So thank you, and the video is great. I'm like I said, I'm going to repost that. I'm going to use that.
Okay. Oh my God. Thank you. Wow. So what is it that I know in the beginning you were talking about an album that's coming out. Did you say next year?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I still have other
Why
stuff
we
coming
gotta wait
too.
so long? I mean, I
That's
get
what I
it,
was
but
saying.
Because I'm feeling some stuff that has not come into fruition yet. It's bubbling a little bit.
yeah,
Um, I do love songs and I have a lot of those, but I'm just feeling like with the state of the world right now, there's other stuff I want to say. Um,
Mhm.
and it's coming through and I'm finding it. So, I just want to be able to add other emotions to the record opposed to just love songs. And yeah, because we need some empowerment records,
Yes.
something that really
yes,
kind of
Yes.
start pulling us together or thinking differently or just, because we're in a weird space right now. So, and I'm feeling
Yes.
creatively that something is coming, and I'm waiting for it. So,
well, I think
Mhm.
you're well on your way, and
thank you.
I just I'm just blown away at your gift. Your artistry is amazing,
Thank
and
you.
I know that um, along the way there have been some challenges for you.
Hmm. A lot.
What'd you say? Mm.
Hmm.
Mhm.
I know there have,
Let me
but
count the ways.
yeah, I know. But just I'm glad that you didn't let those challenges stop you from
Yeah, yeah.
getting to where you are now. I mean, and I admit everything I said about Clive Davis, and if he had just heard you, you'd just been a part of the history with him.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
He
but
was an incredible guy. He was one of
yeah,
one as well.
yeah,
Yeah,
Yes.
there was very
Yeah.
few of them, and he was a star maker, even a superstar maker.
superstar maker.
Yeah,
Yeah,
icons. He made
yeah,
icons, and so
Yes.
he was
absolutely.
a special guy, like you said. Regardless of what people's opinion is,
Yeah,
I think he played the game.
yep,
But it's just that is what it is. But I think he was an incredible, powerful person in the industry. So
I agree. Well, we want
Yeah.
everybody to connect with you.
yes,
DevonHowardMusic.net.
yes.
That is your hub. And are you going to be performing live anytime
Yes.
soon? Okay.
Well, so what's happening now is that I literally just had my wisdom tooth removed
Ooh.
because I had a cyst overlaying my
Ooh.
sinuses. So now that that's drained, I'm feeling so much better.
Yep.
I can do cartwheels. That's how much
Oh,
better I'm
yay.
feeling.
Yay.
And
Yeah.
so I'm so looking forward to the next few months and just starting to hit the road again.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
Oh,
good.
yeah,
good. We
Yeah.
are glad that you're better.
yeah,
Yes.
And we want to see you live. It's time for you to get out there, young man.
yes, I'm ready. I'm
Yes.
ready. I'm
Yes.
ready.
Yeah.
I want to say something earlier because we were talking about the house version of this song. One thing
Yes.
about Devon, he can make one song last for years.
I
And
know.
somehow it's like it's the house version, then it's the jazz version, then you do a
Yep,
bossa nova version of it. Then
yep,
oh the way
yep. Listen,
that
it's a
song
different
has been
world.
out for
Yeah, it's a different world. You gotta, because like literally, like if you're not out for a year, then you're forgotten. Because 20
That's
other
true.
people that moved into that space. So
That's right.
that one song is gonna last through the summer, the fall, the winter,
Yes.
and maybe even into spring. But I may drop something then. So we'll start that process all over again. So,
And
so you're
I'm
right.
glad, Devon, that you are making different versions. And that's another piece of advice, even though that's not something you're advising other indie artists to do. But I would that,
Right.
when you get music out there, like I had someone send me some music, very good music, but a song that is 4 minutes and 51 seconds is not going to make it on radio.
Right.
So
too
you
long.
need a radio edit version,
Yes.
right? So then if it's really a song, a really good song like the type that you're doing, maybe an acoustic version,
Yep. Exactly.
or like you said, a house dance
Hmm.
version. So think as you're recording these songs, think of the different versions that you can have. That's
Yeah.
why it's
Yeah.
good to have a team of people to help encourage you while you're there to get it out, because then it's like, dang, now I got to go back. I got to do this. And if the intro is too much, you got to, you know, y- yeah, of course, you got to assign it different numbers, because
Hmm.
it seems like it's a different song, it's a
Yeah.
different version. So ASRC, ISRC, is that it?
Yep. Yes.
ISRC
Yep.
code, yeah. So you got to do all
IRC.
that. So, but I think it's worth it. So go ahead
Yeah.
and get that done.
Yeah. I think
Um,
for me is that I love like the versions that I do the genres is genres that I like and I love. I'm passionate about. So I'm a house head. So I love house music. So I think the first Samir was the first, and then DJ Pope did a remix to one of the songs. It's like, okay, I can hear this. I can really hear
mm,
this. And so it's gonna be a house mix if it works, because it doesn't always work.
yes.
But
Ugh,
and
true.
then I love bossa nova. I
Me
have
too.
a couple playlists. And I'm like, that's my chill out music and just kind of around the house music. And I say, oh,
Yes.
remix. We
Yep.
And
can
it
go
came out
there.
it's incredible that bossa nova.
Yeah, thank you so much. But that, and so and I just love like all the genres, jazz, acoustic. And so I wouldn't do a rock version.
Oh, of course
I
not.
wouldn't do
Yeah.
a country version. But
Right.
it's just
Right.
the places where I feel like like I said before, authenticity. So it's
Where
authentic
it
still to
fits
who I
in.
am. So yeah, and it
Mm-hmm.
still
Yeah.
fits. And it
Exactly.
kind of adds to the to my artistry and to the body of work.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, Troy,
Yes.
you're gonna love it.
Well, like I said, I can't wait.
He's on pins and needles. You know that,
yeah,
Devon,
I'm gonna
You
right?
send
know
it as
it,
soon as
right?
we hang up, as soon as
Oh
we're
my
off.
God. Well, I hope everybody enjoyed the show tonight. Specifically our featured guest, Devon Howard. Please follow him. Once again, I want you to go to his website, and I want you to, stay connected, because he could be somewhere near you. You just never know. And you can go out, take those pictures, get those. Do you have hard copies when you go out,
Yes,
your merchandise?
yes,
Yeah.
I do.
Get things signed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. I'm
Yeah.
not sure
So
what the young people are doing these days, but I still an old school
hey,
stick with
we
the good
still
stuff.
love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and if you're in Connecticut, you can come over here to the Bass House. I got a couple of vinyls here.
Right.
Devon.
Oh God, I love it.
I do.
Yeah.
I can purchase one right here.
Yep, right there. So, oh my goodness, we just appreciate you. And Troy, thanks so much. Next week, I will be in Greensboro, North Carolina, hosting a new release event. So I won't
All right.
have a show next Monday. But July 6th, is that a Monday? Castella will be
No,
here.
I already please. Let me go look.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Castella has a new song out, and I'm so excited for her.
You got Castella coming on?
July 6th.
I had my Castella sweatshirt on earlier. My T-shirt on earlier.
Oh, you should have kept it on. See, you didn't know.
I know.
I'm just
No,
kidding.
I'm gonna wear. No, but I kind of sweated it out, so that's why I had to put shock.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, we want you fresh. We want you fresh. But yeah, so no show next week, but the next show will be Monday, July 6th. Castella will be here with her new music, and I'm really, really excited for her, guys. So make sure you put it on your calendar. Of course, I'll do the promo thingy. And how do you guys like the new look? I mean, I'm trying to decide on. Give me your feedback. See, I'm asking for feedback. Let me know what you think of the new promo and all of that little
I
stuff.
like it. I like when you have the little plastic and you're pulling the plastic off.
Oh, that's a part of CapCut. CapCut did that. Yeah, that's a part
I
of
like
the
it.
yeah.
I need
But
to get
the
on
design
CapCut.
itself, yeah.
No, it looks good.
Thank you.
It looks good.
Thank
You know, you got an eye for that stuff, girl.
I'm
Yes.
trying. I'm just
Yes, you
trying
do.
to wake up the eyes of people. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Keep
You
them
doing it.
interested, wanting to come back, and bring a friend. Yes, guys, bring friends, invite them, let them know about us. And
Yeah, you know, and she told a friend, and they told a friend, and so on,
and so on. Exactly. I love that. Oh gosh, so this guy keeps me chuckling. Oh,
and nobody knows what we talk about. Let's say our age, some little young kids are shoot. What the hell he talking about?
Don't know, but he
That's
sure is
commercial.
funny. Love it.
Always funny.
Oh, I know. Well, listen, everybody, again, thanks for joining us. Remember, what you make happen for others, God will certainly make it happen for you. Take care. We'll see you July 6th. Bye-bye.
Have a good one, y'all.